Dear students, good morning. I am Ramdas. I welcome you to my channel Maths from Basics for you. Dear students, let me introduce myself. I am in teaching line, especially in mathematics and other engineering subjects for over 30 years, almost 30 years. So, I have an ambition in life, that is, I want to see that every child in this world to be good in mathematics, to be sound in mathematics, because I feel, according to my experience, if you are good in mathematics, you will be equally good in other subjects too, because maths makes you, it will motivate you to score good marks in other subjects also. So I want every child to be good, sound, and be qualified for any profession they choose, whether you want to be an engineer or whether you want to be a scientist or do your higher studies. So maths is compulsory, mandatory, and it's a must. So I am here to teach you mathematics right from basics. So dear students, one more thing I would like to tell you is my videos are some of the videos are quite longer than compared to other lecturers. The reason is because I try to focus my attention on students who are weak in mathematics, and if I adopt a method of completing my videos within a shorter duration, I may have to skip some steps or I may have to be fast, by which the other students may not follow it. So it's my usual practice while I am teaching in my college. I'll go step by step methodically and try to explain to them every step so that they'll understand, they'll have better understanding of the subject and they'll be motivated to learn. That's the reason my videos are comparatively little longer, but you have to bear with it, because if you want to have sound knowledge in mathematics, that much you have to compromise. Otherwise, it will be weak for you. I don't mind doing a problem very fast, but you will be the loser. So dear student, please bear with me and try to cooperate. You will be the beneficiary. So dear students, now I want one more help from you, and that will definitely help other students too. So what I want to do is, as I am doing a noble profession, that a good job to see that every child is benefited, even I want your support equally. How it is possible? I want you to share my videos to the maximum so that every child in this world know and learn mathematics right from basics and be good in mathematics. So please like, share, subscribe to my channel and try to particularly select all button, that is in the bell. First strike the bell button and select all, so that whatever videos I post, you will get a notification of it and you will not miss out on any of my videos. So dear students, please focus your attention on my class and try to be regular to my teaching. And apart from this, I have posted many videos earlier, and today it's my 47th video and I'm going to teach you on circles. So already I have posted part 1 of circles, you can follow it. Now I'm going to do another problem which is important for the examination point of view. So most of the times these questions will be asked in some colleges. So I teach in such a way that you'll understand how I go about it in teaching to my students. So we have a problem here. Find the equation of a circle passing through the points 2, -3 and -4, 5 and having its center, and it lies on a line 4x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. So we have to solve this problem. So I am going to write a circle little later when I start the problem, because if I try to show it now, my circle may not be circular, it might be elliptical or ellipse, whatever it is. So let's start without much delay. All the best students, you are most welcome to my classroom. Please pay attention. Let's start. So before I start, I always remind you of my funda, that is fundamentals. Learn maths right from basics. I am here to teach you maths right from basics. So dear students, the equation of passing through the circle. So we have an equation which is passing to the points. So if you consider this point as P, this is 2, -3. This point as Q, this is -4, 5. And having the center on the line 4x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. We'll proceed to solve this problem. So to begin with, what we have, that is from general equation to the circle. So I write in short form. This is, so circle can be signified can be abbreviated like this. What is that? The equation general circle is what? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fi plus c equals to 0. I call this equation as equation 1, right? So he further says it is passing to the points. So given points, what are they? That is 2 comma minus 3 and minus 4 comma 5. So we know the center of a circle, right? What I taught you earlier. So center of a circle that is C is nothing but minus G comma minus F, right? So this is the center of the circle, and the condition is it lies on the center on the line 4x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. Done. So what I'll do is here, we know center equals to minus g minus f. I'll substitute the value of x with g, with minus g, and y with the value minus f. So given the line plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0, put x equals to minus g and y equals to minus f in the equation to the line. Equation to the line. So what happens here? So that is 4x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0 becomes what? That is 4 into minus g plus 3 into minus f plus 1 equals to 0. And what happens to this? This becomes minus into 4 is minus 4g. This becomes minus 4g minus 3f plus 1 equals to 0. Done. So I have an allergy for this negative sign to begin with. I don't want this negative sign to have in the beginning itself. So what I do? I multiply this equation throughout by minus sign. So if you multiply throughout by minus sign, what happens? This becomes plus, this also becomes plus, but this becomes minus. So So multiply this by negative sign. So what happens? So this becomes what? This becomes 4g plus 3f minus 1 equals to 0. Right? I call this as equation 2. So let me make a note of all these equations because this will help me. So I'll rub this figure because you understood the figure. So let me rub this. So first one is general equation, that is, I'll write a line here, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. This is our equation 1, and we have here 4g plus 3f minus 1 equals to 0. I call this as equation 2, right? Now the condition is what? So the circle passes through the points 2 comma minus 3. So we'll consider that. So that is given the circle passes through the points that is 2 comma minus 3 and minus 4 comma 5. So what we'll do, we'll consider these points one by one and substitute the value of this 2 comma 3 in equation 1. So I write this. Now considering point 2 comma minus 3, then and substitute it in equation 1. What happens? So I'll consider first point is what? That is 2 comma minus 3 I'll take. So this is our x, if you consider this as x, and this is our y. So what happens our equation? So this is what our equation to general equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0, right? So wherever x is there, I'll put 2, and wherever y is there, I'll put minus 3. So let's put a value. So this becomes 2 square plus minus 3 square plus 2g into x is 2 plus 3f into minus 3, sorry, this is 2f minus 3 plus c equals to 0. Let's simplify this. So what happens here? So I'll write here to begin with. I'll take this point. So this becomes 2 square is 4 and minus 3 square. So this is minus 3 square is nothing but minus 3 into minus 3. So minus into minus becomes plus, 3 into 3 becomes 9. So this becomes plus 9. I love this. So plus 2 2s are 4 into G, minus into plus, minus 2 3s are 6 F plus C equals to 0. So what happens to this? Let's solve this. And to begin with, I take 4G, that becomes 4G minus 6F plus C, and 4 plus 9 is 13, I write it here, plus 13 equals to 0. So I call this as equation 3. Done. So what is our equation? That is 4G minus 6F plus C plus 13 equals to 0. This is our equation 3. Done. I love this. Now we have completed one point. Now we will go for the next point because it is covering it is passing the second point also. So now considering point minus 4 comma 5. Done. And substitute in equation 1 and substitute it in equation 1. So what happens? That is minus 4 comma 5. So general equation is x square. So this becomes minus 4 square plus y is 5. This is our x and this is our y. So y will be 5 square plus 2g, x is minus 4 plus 2gx is over. Now we will go for 2fy. So 2fy is 5 plus c equals to 0. Let's simplify this. So what happens here? Minus 4, the whole square becomes 16. 25 minus into plus minus 8g. This 2 into 5 is plus 10 f plus c equals to 0. Plus c equals to 0. So what happens to this equation? We will simplify this. 16 plus 25 is 41. So I will put that in the last. We are left with minus 8g plus 10f plus c. So 16 plus 25 is 41 plus 41 equals to 0. Right. Here again we have minus value and I am not happy with it. So let us multiply this once again with minus value throughout and make this plus. So what happens here? I'll rub this. So we have, that is minus 8g plus 10f plus c plus 41 equals to 0. What I'll do? I'll multiply this with negative sign, that's minus sign. So what happens here? This becomes minus into minus becomes plus, that becomes 8g. So minus here becomes minus 10f and this becomes minus, and even this becomes minus equals to 0. Done. So what I'll do? I'll call this as equation 4. Equation 4. What is equation 4? 8g minus 10f minus c minus 41 equals to 0. That is equation 4. Done. Now dear students, after having found the values of these points, the circle passes 3 points. Now what we have to find here is, we have to find the values of G, F and C. Once you find these values using these equations, it will be easy for you to get the equation to the circle. Whatever the circle equation they want, we can get it. But now, so catch hold of an equation where you can cancel it. See, now take equation 3 and 4. See, I give a hint here. Whenever you have such problems on circles where you have these equations, first try to get rid of C. Once you get rid of C, the other things will be easy. Now I'll show you. From equation 3 and 4, I'll take equation 3 and 4. So, from equation 3 and equation 4, we get, I'll rub this point. See, what is equation 3? Equation 3 is 4g minus 6f plus c plus 13 equals to 0. And what about equation 4? 8g minus 10f minus c plus 41 equals to 0. Plus c and minus c cancels, right? 4g plus 8g, this is also plus, this is also plus, this becomes 12g minus 16f, sorry, this is minus 41. So, this is minus 41. So, minus 41 plus 13, that becomes minus 28, right? So this becomes minus 28 equals to 0, right? See, I had committed this mistake, please make a correction. So now you have almost come to a stage where you are in a position to find out certain values. But now what I want you to know is, here, try to know there's something hidden here. What is that? Don't you think 4 is common? So take that 4 common. So that is, I'll take 4 common. So this becomes 3g minus 4f minus 7 equals to 0. Right? See now? 4 3s are 12g, minus sign, 4 into 4 is 16f, and then minus 4 into 7 is minus 28. Right? So what I'll do, I'll divide throughout by 4 because I want to get rid of this 4. Divide throughout by 4. What happens? So you have to calculate this mentally. So you put divide and sign down. Okay, I'll do this for the sake of some students who are weak here. So here also we have 4. What happens? This 4 and this 4 cancels and this becomes 0 only, right? So you are left with what? I have this line. So you are left with, that is 3g minus 4f minus 7 equals to 0. I call this as equation 5. That is 3g minus 4f minus 7 equals to 0. That is our equation 5. I love this. Now, dear students, now we have to find the values of C, F and G. How will you do it? So I will take equation 3 and equation 5 because there is only, I will take equation 2 and equation 5. What happens? There are 2 unknowns here, 2 unknowns. Don't select the equation which has 3 unknowns. It will be difficult for you to solve it. So here we have 2 unknowns, here also we have 2 unknowns. So we will catch hold of equation 2 and equation 5. Done. So from equation 2 and equation 5 we get what? What is equation 2? That is 4g plus 3f minus 1 equals to 0, and equation 5 is 3g minus 4f minus 7 equals to 0. So dear students, I have seen most of the students, they come until this stage because while correcting the answer sheets I found they don't know how to solve this equation because none of the equations is getting cancelled here. So either you should cancel G or F, but it is not possible to cancel. So you have a trick. Some students are aware of it and some students may not be knowing it. What I will do to solve such equations, see here 4g you have 3g. If you had 4g, you would have cancelled either by adding or subtracting it. So here it is not possible to do so. So what I will do is I will multiply, catch hold of these two values. See here you have 4, here you have 3. I will multiply this equation by 3 and I multiply this equation by 4. So what happens to this? 3 into 4, 12g plus 3 into 3, 9f. 9f. 3 into, that is minus, 3 into 1 is minus 3 equals to 0. And here 4 into 3 is 12g minus 4 4s are 16f. 16f. 4 into 7 minus 28 minus 28 equals to 0. So what I will do is I will subtract. So we have plus here. So this will change the sign, and here minus will become plus, again minus will become plus here. Right? So what happens? 12g cancels. So we are left with what? Plus 9f plus 16f becomes plus 25f. This becomes plus 25f plus 28 minus 3 plus 25 plus 25 equals to 0. Right? So that is equals to what? 25f equals to minus 25. I'll send this 25 towards the right hand side. So what happens? Therefore, f equals what? Minus 25 plus 25. They cancel, get minus 1. So therefore, what is the value of f? That is f equals to minus 1. All the values, what all you have derived, what all you have found out, write it on the right hand side. That will help you a lot. This is the method you follow in the examination. So you got a value of f equals to minus 1. Now what I will do, I will substitute the value of f equals minus 1 in equation 5 or equation 2. Any of this equation, because you have only two unknowns, out of which one unknown is known. Now we are left with one unknown. So I will select 3g itself, that is equation 5. Now put f equals minus 1 in equation 5, isn't it? What is equation 5? That is 3g minus 4f minus 7 equals to 0. So f is minus 1, so put that. That is 3g minus 4 into minus f is minus 1. Always try to use brackets whenever you have a negative sign associated with any number, because you may get confused. So now minus 7 equals to 0. So what happens to this? This is 3g minus into minus plus 4 minus 7 equals to 0. I rub this. So what happens here? 3g, that is 3g plus 4 minus 7. So what happens here? Plus 4 minus 7. So it becomes minus 3. That is 3g minus 3 equals to 0. So plus 4 minus 3 is minus 3. So I will send this 3 that side. That is 3g equals to 3, or g equals to 3 by 3 is nothing but 1. Therefore, g equals to 1. Put the value of g. G equals to plus 1. You got a value of g also. Now, once you have found the value of f and g, substitute this value in either equation 3 or equation 4, you will get the value of C. Okay. Now I'll rub this. Put F equals to -1 and G equals to 1 in equation 3. Either you can put it in 3 or 4, both are same, because here also we have 3 unknowns, here also have 3 unknowns, but 2 already we have found out. Substitute that, you get the value of C. So what is equation 3? That is, equation 3 is 4G minus 6F plus C plus 13 equals to 0. So G is 1 minus 6 into what is F? F is -1 plus C plus 13 equals to 0. What happens here? This is 4 minus into minus plus 6 plus 13 plus C equals to 0. Done. So if you sum up all this, this becomes 23. That is 23 plus C equals to 0. So if I send this C towards the right hand side, what happens? C will become -23. That is, C equals -23. C equals -23. So write the value of C equals -23. So dear students, you have got all the values of for F, G and C. Once you got these values, substitute these values in the general equation to the circle, and to do that you have got the required equation passing to those points. That's what the examiner wants from you. He wants to find the equation which passes through the points 2, -3, -4, 5, and its center is on this line, right? So once you substitute these values in general equation, that's the required line, and the examiner will be pleased to see the answer and will give you full marks for this problem, because these steps are very important. You cannot ignore even a single step here. If you ignore one step, one mark or half marks will be deducted. Okay, I rub this. I rub this too. Now, substitute the values of F equals to -1, G equals to 1, and C equals to -23 in the general equation to the circle, right? So what is our general equation? That is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So wherever g is there, f is there, c is there, substitute the values. So what happens to this? That is x square plus y square plus 2. What is the value of g? G is 1, x plus 2 into f is minus 1 into y plus what is the value of c? Is minus 23 equals to 0. So, although one step, try to write it within the bracket. Any negative value associated with any number, put it within the bracket so that it will not go wrong. So, what happens to this? So, this becomes what? X square plus y square plus 2x. So, this minus into plus minus 2y minus into plus minus 23 equals to 0. This is the required equation that is passing through these points and it is lying on this line. So, this is the equation to the circle passing through 2 comma minus 3 and minus 4 comma 5. Even if you don't write this, no issues, but exam will understand this is the required equation to circle. You can stop at that, right? And having the center on the line 4x plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. This is the required answer. So, dear students, I have taken every care to see that you understand the problem right from the grassroots level. So, from the basics, this is the way I teach. So, dear students, I could have finished this problem within 15 minutes, but I have taken care to explain every step in detail so that you didn't have to blink in the examination or when you are going to how did you get this line, how did you get this value. For that reason, I go very deep into the subject and teach you with proper steps and with proper methods and with lot of clarity and with lot of interest. That's why I am different from other lecturers. So even if you waste time, you are going to learn this. I am sure you will never forget this. This is how you have to go through this. And moreover, what I advise you is, whatever problem you learn from YouTube, whether it is my problem or any others, you try to write the problem, the answer, whatever it is, along with the YouTube, whatever you are seeing, because that will give you a practice. And once you do that, again practice it once or twice and try to analyze and try to remember whatever you are writing. Just don't write it for the heck of it. You do that, you will forget. And once in a way, just try to recollect the problem, what all you did. Whenever you are free, just try to recollect what all you did like that. So once you start recollecting the problem, you will never forget. So do you remember when you were a small child, you started learning cycle and you started learning swimming. So initially you took a lot of pain to learn, and once you refined, once you became expert, whenever you find swimming pool, you will dive. Whenever you take motorcycle or a car, you drive, isn't it? That's how I want you to be. So whenever you get this problem, you should be readily able to do this problem on your own. So that's the reason I go deep in subject and I teach you with lot of care and interest. So dear students, I have done my job. Now the job is yours to subscribe, to like and share. So if you subscribe to my channel, unadvantages, whatever problems I post on the video, that is YouTube, you will get a notification. Provided after subscribing, you have to strike the bell button. You put a tick mark for the all in the bell button. Select subscribe and select all button. That is all. What will happen? Whatever videos I post, wherever I am, wherever you are, you will get the problem straight away onto your mobile phone or on your desktop or on your computers or on your PC, right? It's desktop and PC as a computer same. So you will get it on a tablet or on the TV. So dear students, I end here with a note. We'll meet soon with another problem. Until then, good night. God bless you. Take care. Love you all. So bye. Yeah. Before that, please share and subscribe to my channel. Good night, dear students. Take care.